Hey guys, as you know, we're going to be moving our lives till Friday nights. As you notice, we don't have a live this Friday night at 10 o'clock p.m. because actually, while you're getting this video today, I'm having a procedure done. It's not going to allow me to be able to do the live tonight. Hopefully, next Friday, everything goes good and everything. We'll be back on course and able to do the live. I want to thank everybody for the prayers and well wishes and everything. It really means a lot to me. By the time you see this video, I will have done and have my procedure. It's going to be at 10 o'clock Central Time. But I've had so many well wishes and everything from you guys. It really means a lot. And I wanted to reach out and thank you guys. You truly are an abnormal family. And everybody just sticks together. And it's very welcoming. We really appreciate that. And I appreciate all prayers, and I'll take all of them that I can get. We're going to move to Friday nights. I explained a little bit of it in a live, and that's because my son's homeschooled, and we're going to wrap everything up on Fridays. It'll be his last day. I'll do my stuff on Friday night, which will give me the weekend to spend time with my son. And we like spending our time together. Kaylee, I want to make her spend time with me. It's just forced. And that's pretty much, she's giving me the look right now. But that's going to be the plan. So I got you a story for tonight since we're not going to be live. So at least we can give you a video. I have enough videos made. I'm hoping that they will finish out the month and I won't have to do any work until the beginning of next month. But I do have videos made that are going to drop to you guys. Don't forget also, today there is a video dropping that is going to be an actual interview podcast, and I think you'll enjoy it. It's a Canadian gentleman. All right. In the first documented sighting of the beast, it was from Harlan Ford in 1963. Ford, a retired air traffic controller, used to fly a twin-engine plane to scout hunting grounds and potential hunting camp locations. He found the perfect spot for the camp, but it was so deeply secluded in Honey Island Swamp, he would have to drive halfway by boat, then walk the other half of the way in. One day, Ford and a friend were hauling supplies to their camp when they noticed from a distance what seemed to be a large animal on all fours feeding on another animal. Fearing the animal would get frightened and try to attack them, they quickly drew their guns. As soon as they did, the creature quickly stood up on 2 feet, looked at them in the eyes, then took off running. Ford documented what he saw in that day in a letter that he later wrote. He described the creature as being over 7 foot tall, having dingy grayish hair. Sorry, I said dingy, they spelt it wrong. It's actually dingy grayish hair, yellow eyes, and being accompanied by a disgusting stench. It looked like something from a horror movie, explained Ford. I didn't want to make sure I didn't miss something. The evidence is revealed. Having witnessed something so strange, Ford became determined to spot the creature again. Persisting to gather evidence for some 10 years, he eventually went back to the location where he first saw the creature. On a trail near a small watering hole, Ford noticed what looked like the aftermath of a fatal fight for survival. Seeing spots of spattered blood on the ground, he crawled through shrubbery to the other side of the watering hole to find a wild boar that had just been killed and had its throat ripped completely out. Next to the boar was a series of large footprints in the mud. The footprints, which were later cast by Ford using liquid plaster, indicated a massive 3-toed webbed foot. I put pictures of that on the Patreon, guys. It's just a lot easier for me to do it that way. It reminded me of the one on Boggy Creek that they found at the Ford residence where they were attacked. Ford took the track casting of the local game warden and LSU's College of Agriculture to be analyzed, but they could not identify what kind of animal left these tracks. Ford went a step further in trying to find out more about what he saw that day. He decided to bring his camera with him every time he went to the camp. It was thought that he was unable to ever capture evidence of the beast on film until startling discovery was made. Even after all these years, local hunters and fishermen, news stations, the Discovery Channel, and more have continued to preserve the legend of the Honey Island Swamp Monster. None, though, have covered the story as closely as Dana Holyfield. Dana Holyfield is the granddaughter of Harlan Ford and has continued her grandfather's research in the form of a documentary. A book titled Honey Island Swamp Monster Documentations and More. All of her works can be found at honeyislandswampmonsters.com. Check that out, guys. She was kind enough to take some time to speak with some people over the time and told them experiences that her grandfather used to tell her. When her grandfather passed away, Holyfield was given a roll of 8mm film labeled Honey Island Swamp Monster that was stored in a hat box that Ford kept at his home. It had not been seen by anyone besides Ford. The film reveals what Ford was shooting one day. From a tree blind he had set up, a large bipedal creature is faintly seen in the video roaming the woods from about 100 yards away. Cryptozoologists have analyzed the footage, and they say that the creature seems to for sure exist. When asked about her thoughts on the existence of the monster, Holyfield told them that there was a creature like this out there, somewhere. Honey Island Swamp would be the first place for it. Wildlife fisheries and protective services say that there is no proof that this creature exists, except for they have found feet print in the swamps that they cannot identify that are larger than any man. I was intrigued by the video, and this video to this day is believed to be a true video of the Honey Island Swamp Monster. They believe the creature still resides in the swamps, and maybe that Mr. Ford had learned more than he'd ever told anybody and had never shared his encounter because he was afraid of the ridicule. And the film was enough that Mr. Ford didn't need to prove to the world what he had seen. He had proved it to himself, and that was enough. Appreciate y'all watching, guys. I look forward to when I get back on my feet, the boots on the ground and everything. But until then, guys, keep your head on a swivel, and until next time, don't be something's dinner.